Hello, hello, hello. So, hello. hello. Today was a weird day. My dad had to go to work late, like he left wicked late. So I was here with Honey Bunny all day, which is one of my dogs that he ended up taking. Happy full moon. But when I went down there earlier today, I saw that he had all my dream catchers that I've made over the years, and this one that was gifted to me years ago, he had them all like right there on the door. So I don't know if he heard me talking about them or what happened to like trigger him bringing them all into one location. But I brought them up and I steamed them. So these are different ones that I've made over the years. This one is a perfectly round one. So it's got the easily good thing in there. This one is what I mean when it's not a perfectly round one. My OCD gets like, this one was also grapevine, but I did do it a little bit better. This was like my second try with the grapevine, grapevine. Heard it through the grapevine, and I don't know. I just thought it was weird that I was talking about them. This one, my mom, I think, either my mom or my sisters got it for me. I can't remember exactly who it was, but I know it was somebody in my family, like on that side of the family. But it was just a weird little synchronicity again that keeps happening to me everywhere I go. There's something going on. And then today, so we did Freya last night, right? And Odin started coming on in like a couple weeks ago, and I didn't even like think about, doing his. I kind of was just like going with the flow of things, like. But then today when I woke up, I saw one of those like little short things, and it was like, do this for protection. So I did this one and I did it in a lighter color, but I darkened it up so you guys could see it tonight. The first thing I see, do this for protection, right? So I do that. Then I see send back ×3 anybody that's like sent hate or hurt or whatever to you, like protect yourself, reverse yourself, like send it back so that they don't fuck with you again. Like if they're gonna keep fucking with you, back. And then this one is for Odin, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys remember when I was like, because I got the Odin eyes on my thumbs, and I saw like one of those things not too long ago. I'll share the rail again into my stories later. But that's when he first came up. And he came up yesterday. There was a girl that I was talking to for coming into the Twin Talk thing. And I was like, yeah, let me get your email. And she was sending me some pictures of like, she's got the, she made some pyramids and things like the stuff I've been making. And then she has this big like altar of Odin rocks. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I didn't really think much of it. And then this morning I saw this girl share one of the runes that she had seen today. It was like her app for runes. And it had a whole message thing with it. And then in the comments of that, somebody mentioned Odin. And then somebody called Big Daddy Dragon. And then there was a dragon thing early. It's just so many like bloop, 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 bloop. And then I said something to Jenny, and she mentions Odin and like the synchronicity she's having with Odin. So I was like, okay. And I knew he was in here. He's about guidance, okay? So it makes sense that like we did Freya. He's probably like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, hello? Like, because Freya and Odin, I think in one of the decks, they have them as twin flames. But I went and I looked it up. Now, in some of his stuff, it's a blank rune. It's like to be unknown. But other people have this one for him. And it's about revealing messages or insight, communication, signals, inspiration, enthusiasm, speech, true vision, power of words, naming and receiving blessings, taking advice, good health, harmony, truth, and wisdom. If it was a reversed like rune, like say you do the runes and it's reversed, it would be like maybe misunderstandings. And then they said that Odin is somebody that he's a very powerful god, but he always has like his own agenda. So if there's boredom or grandioseness within stuff, delusions could be within it. But we're going to take the good message, and it's a very simple one for this guy in the book. It's basically draw the rune on a piece of paper. Hello. Yeah, I got them too. the Odin eye. So if you got this little thing here, it's an Odin eye. I'll do the thing so you can see, like, if you have this on your thumb, like that circle there, that's the eye of Odin. And it's like you have the eye, the wisdom, the insight. You can see, like, he gave one of his eyes. We'll read what they say, but every story it varies a little bit. But anyways, we did Freya last night, so it makes sense that he's like putting up a big stink today, like, hello, you better do me. And it's a very easy one. You just draw that rune on a piece of paper and ask if you need guidance in something. It says, seek guidance to solve an issue. Choose carefully whom you take counsel from. Respect experience. It takes time to develop wisdom and knowledge. Be patient. Odin is perhaps the most honored of all ancient Norse gods and is referred to as the All Father because of his position as the protector and leader of both the gods and humans. He is considered the wisest of all gods. The thunder god Thor is perhaps the most well-known of Odin's children. Odin has an interesting duality as he is both a god of war and death and a god of poetry, storytelling, intelligence. Warriors honored him before battle because they hoped to enter his halls of Asgard if they died. Fathers and teachers, too, honored him in the hopes that they would be wise and protective for their children in their care. Those who wished to glimpse their futures or gather wisdom through an oracle could use runes, the oracular tool Odin created, which were the series of symbols often carved on bone, wood, or stone. And you can buy sets of runes today. I've got 2 sets right over there. The mighty Odin appears in many wonderful stories, most with the theme of gaining wisdom and accepting wise guidance. Odin is often depicted with only one eye, as he exchanged the other for a sip at the well of wisdom when he was traveling to the world tree, a place of connective power. This enabled him to see far, to know much, and to listen to all of the stories of the world. Odin teaches us that education and listening to various wise voices is invaluable to our own growth and development. The more we know about a situation, the better we can assess it. Research is rarely wasted. It's so funny too, because the things I saw today and shared in my stories, one of them was like, it was so funny to me because, like, it was what I would do to, like, my ex at, like, 4 a.m. I'd be like, the Egyptians believed, just random crap. But I recognize what, it was about the Book of the Dead. So if you go onto YouTube and you type in Egyptian Book of Dead, like, documentary, I guarantee you that will pop up in the thing and you can go listen to the full thing. But it starts off, it could be Bethany Hughes, I think her name might be, the one that, there's a Bethany Hughes that goes around the world and she does these, like, talks about the Egyptians and stuff. And then another one that was talking about the United States is not like how we, like, people, oh, the president don't do shit, man. Like, it's a corporation, but it was a very, very long video that I watched years ago, and it was probably like a 6-7 hour long video. It was called Secrets Hidden in Plain Sight, and it shows how the Masons have all their stuff, and it shows so many things within it that will educate people to open their mind and be like, holy shit, I never saw that, never noticed that. Wow, why is that like that? Like, why is Aphrodite hanging out in the White House, you know? Weird shit. But it's just weird because, like, it's like he's been here all day, like, hello, pay attention to me. So, boop, 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 boop. He also suggests that you can find wise teachers among those with direct experience regarding your situation or those who may have many years of experience at your task. If you need guidance in any situation, Odin is a solid choice to turn to, and he can guide you toward the answers that you need. The shadow side is, while listening to other people's wisdom is necessary to gain perspective and to choose what action to take, if we only take the advice of others and don't listen to our own guidance, we may be giving our power away. Also, it is possible to read too much or to continue to gather information when the time is right to act. Imagine if you could consulted a couple of books and videos on how to ride a bike, but never took action to actually get on a bike and learn how to ride it. So, that's something I think, like, a lot of us get into analysis paralysis, or we feel like we need to go study all these things before we know what to do. Sometimes it's like, just do it. Just start doing it, and you'll figure it out. But if you need help, he has his symbols are runes, the 8-legged horse, the Sleipnir, the spear that never misses, the gunner, the sun, the one-eyed man, the one-eyed Willie, and the one-eyed man with many names, Odin, Woden, whoa, and Bolvark, Hengatar, Ravens, Man with Two Wolves, Tree of Wisdom, and Wednesday, which is Woden's Day. Now, Tree of Wisdom, or the tree, right? Like last night, I told people I was so excited. There's a thing for the soul name, and the thing for the soul tree, and the thing for the soul this, and the soul that, and it was on page 27, and it was all these crazy things that I saw yesterday, and I had planned on coming, and oh my goodness, look at right there. I didn't even see the soul love one last night when I was telling you guys. There's so many soul thingies. Soul love 33. Ask your soul. Okay, so there's a thing that will tell you what your soul name is in this book. I actually have the cards in there. So yeah, I didn't know about the soul love. I didn't know about the ask your soul. But in here, I have soul name. So we do like a little thing that teaches you how to figure out your soul name. Making dinner here. Divine animals, helping. I don't know exactly what it does, but I know like that's one that came out yesterday. Soul Journey came out yesterday. Soul Song came out yesterday. Soul Writing came, and now yesterday I had talked to people about, like, people have asked me about the frequencies, right? Like, who should I trust to get the good frequencies? I shared him into my stories yesterday and on my Divine Essentials YouTube channel community board. His name's Steven, and he was married to Laura. She's like a comedian, but he's been like a big name like in music. He made music for films and stuff, so I know he's legit in that. Plus, he's now had his eyes open to like Holly Weird, and you can see he's going through an awakening. He's trying to figure out like what religion he wants to be in. And I found out last night, listening to his short little video, that he's actually doing automatic writing now too. And it's funny because he doesn't realize his talents yet. Like, he doesn't realize the connection and all of that yet. But yeah, I've been seeing his stuff here and there for some reason. Usually there's a reason. But anyways, the soul name unlocks the mysteries of your soul. It will help you to figure out your soul name. Oh, and there's Divine Masculine. I probably put this in there at some other time when I was using the deck, but I hadn't planned on using that. Soul Family and Soul Tree. Okay, that's what reminded me, is the Soul Tree. So we have a soul family. We have a soul tree. We have all these soul thingies. But we will figure out our soul name. And I think it actually makes sense, though, because it's like, hey, do you need guidance? Do you need help figuring out your soul name? Let me help you. I'm Odin, and I can help you. Ooh. What deck is that? The Secret Language of Light. And it has, like, you know, little quick things you can do in it, like a little meditation or a little inspired reflection and action, journal work as well. So it's really cool. I like it. But I haven't used it in a while, and I don't know why I even pulled it out, but obviously there's a reason. This one is the Gods and Titans with Odin, and in here it says, Invocation. Whenever you need guidance and protection, call upon Odin the All Father. You might like to do the invocation on a Wednesday because that's the day named after him, but you don't have to. You would draw Odin's rune symbol on a piece of paper. Underneath the symbol, write what you specifically need guidance about. Then hold the paper in your hand and say, I call you All Father, Odin, the seeker, the traveler, the teacher. I seek wisdom and guidance as you once did. Connect me with my own wisdom and the wise guidance of others. Send your ravens to advise me and protect me on my journey to knowing. Then you would shut your eyes and relax and allow the form of Odin to come to you. Do not force this. He will come to you in the form that you will be happy to accept. Perhaps he will be on his horse or as a raven or with a wolf at his side. Whatever form he takes, he will protect and calm you, and he will give you guidance. When you are ready, you open your eyes and you write down the guidance that you have received. Odin also likes to visit in your dreams, so do take note of the dreams that you have over the next week or so. Okay, so I feel like basically that's one again that like you should do kind of on your own, but I show you this, right? So yeah, let me flip this around so you can see in the right form. Okay, so you would want to draw that, and then write your thing underneath it, what you need guidance with. Put your hand over it, close your eyes, and just breathe and connect and ask him to connect with you in the most appropriate way that's going to be for you. And I also drew it on my arm because I've been having some, like, this, my first thing this morning, I wake up was like, call in protection. I'm like, okay. And then this one was like to send back anything that's been like sent towards you, like send it back times 3. So if anybody's fucking with you, they're going to stop fucking with you because you're like, bing, bing, bang. Okay. And then I just added that one so that people could see. So, and then this is supposed to be the Eye of Odin. There's just so many synchronicities that have been coming through with him and just everything in general. I saw a memory today about my migraine magic and my memory about the gifts that I was receiving on this day like 7 years ago. And it's all tied into this stuff that we've been talking about and all of that. So I made like a short 5-minute long video on on Facebook, and I shared the Be Creatively You group, the the Moon AQ Rights group, and then the Elsie Light Healing group, so that people could kind of see, because I was able to manifest something really quickly for somebody else in my friends. She had like a bookcase that was like all go, and I was like, oh, I want to manifest that, and I thought about it the night of our manifesting event, and then my mom's like, oh, take your time coming to get me, and I'm driving around. I was driving the Hummer at the time. I pull over on the side of the road. It was a big, huge, heavy bookcase, and it fit perfectly. Like, if I put the picture in my stories, I think you'll be able to see. No, I didn't. I don't know if I did or not yet. If I didn't, I will. But it was like, exactly the same size as what it went into. It was perfect. But that's the thing you can do when you want to manifest, is like write it, speak it, think it into existence, and also do that. Like, try to manifest for other people, not just yourself. When you give, you get back. When you give shit, you get shit. When you give good, you get good. So try to, sometimes be in that service to others, and you'll be surprised at what shows up for you. And then the dream catchers started with their stuff. I feel like anything to do that's like with creativity, they're like, please do some more creative stuff. Make a dream catcher, make a dream catcher, make a dream catcher. I'm like, okay. This is the one I talked about the other night that was like, it's not perfect because it's not a perfect circle, but that's why I got the perfect circles over time. Just so many weird synchronicities. This one I did do better because I'm a psycho, and then my dog got it and bit it and broke it. So this right here fell off and I had to fix it all, but that's as good as I could get with a real piece of grapevine, because it's not a perfect circle, so it's very hard to make the perfect little design in there. But I know they want me to do those. And then this is literally a small ring and a big ring, and it's not even the design. That would be so easy to do. So I didn't make that one. That was a gift. But anyways, I will share this again. I will go through tonight and get the ones that I haven't done yet, like, because I've made pictures for every single god and goddess that we've done up until like a certain point. So I'll go back through the books, get those posted tonight. I'll post this one for you guys. And then the soul name is the one that I wanted to share with you guys as well, because I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh my God. And it was page 27. So unlock the mysteries of your soul. You're about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom, he's a god of wisdom, into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. And as you explore your inner world and open your heart, you will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All of your dreams and desires will be realized with an open heart. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way you don't expect, but when it comes, you will know it is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. So we would, for this thing, it says place your hand on the card, but I'm going to say place your hand on your heart and become aware of any sense in your body. So first, let's clear the energy. I now open the vortex of divine healing light. And I ground this vortex down into the heart of Gaia, where all information is known and stored. And I ask the angels and archangels the ascended masters, the multi-dimensional beings, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Lyrans, Andromedan, the avian, to assist us in cleansing our energies and grounding deeply into the heart of Gaia. And here in the heart space, we call and ask for assistance in bringing this vortex all the way back up through all the layers of the earth, through the rocks and the dirt, beyond the edges of the atmosphere, into the stars, the galaxies, the nebulas, into the light of source where all information is known and stored. Speeding this vortex up to just under the speed of light for transmutation. Anything inside of the vortex or outside of the vortex that is not at the vibration of unconditional love will not be allowed to enter our space. And we ask for Odin and his revealing messages, his insight, his inspiration, naming and receiving blessings, good health and harmony, truth and wisdom to support us as we become aware and sense our bodies, placing a hand over your heart. Be conscious and focused on your breathing. And as you breathe in, draw your awareness within. And as you breathe out, let go and relax. Be thankful for the ability to breathe and to focus on your inner world. Here you can remember who you are, where you've come from, and what your passion is. And sit in this bright appreciation and feel the vibration rising. Your vibration rises to reveal a shining light being who is offering you a key, and it is pointing to a door in your heart. Take the key and notice a name on the door. If you can't see a name, know that it will come to you in the following days. Unlock and step through the door. Stepping into the fullness of you. Feel at ease, soft and wise. Be immersed in stillness and peace. In this moment, you are in full alignment with your soul. Remember what this feels like. Stay here for as long as you like. And allow any insight, any feeling, any wisdom, any blessings, any truth surrounding your name and your soul to come. And when you feel ready, you can float out through the door and notice if the name on the door has changed, or perhaps it has appeared. If not, give total trust into knowing that it will make its way to you in the most appropriate way. Through synchronicity, through feeling, through hearing, through seeing or speaking. Simply trust. Lock the door and place your key in your heart. Your key gives you access to your sacred soul space whenever you want. Focus on your breath and let it guide you back to your physical self. Open your eyes and smile. And the inspired reflections and actions say, open yourself to receiving the sounds your soul is sending you. If necessary, ask for the communication to be louder or more precise. Ask your mind to be still as you do this. Trust what comes to you. When you find a name or names, try them on to see how they feel and state out loud, my soul name is. It might feel awkward at first, but keep going. You will know when it is right for you by the way you feel. You may feel a rush of energy or tingling, a revelation, a quiet recognition or a knowing. And when you are having a natural conversation with yourself full of insight and profound conclusions, acknowledge that you are having a conversation with your soul. It feels like you because you are vibrating at the same resonance as your soul. And for journal work, for 7 consecutive days, say the name or names that you are trying out. Then write down at least 2 qualities about the name that brings a smile to your face and heart. And if you didn't get your name the first time we've done this, try it again and again. Trust is going to be the biggest part of any of this work. It's hard sometimes to trust yourself. It's hard sometimes to trust the messages that we get, but when you just do, it makes your life so much easier. Soul tree. You're becoming more connected to nature, and trees are a great holder of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it what it would like you to know and listen with an open heart for inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We are all in this together. Imagine that trees are a physical manifestation of angels. The divine essence flows deep into the trees as angels are far-reaching in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment. They are always emitting an eternal stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. From this vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted on the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses. Soul Mastery Class Soul Navigation Meditation. There is a small ritual for finding your healing tree. You could take the card with you as you enter your garden, or you could take the vision of a tree with you if you like the willow tree, if you like the oak tree, if you like a maple tree, whatever tree it is. You could print this image out, or you could just hold it in your heart. But go into a garden or a park or a forest that has a variety of trees. Stand quietly among the trees and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and bring your focus to your heart. When you open your eyes, you will feel one tree calling to you. You could move towards it and place your back against its trunk. Imagine your soul connecting with the soul of the tree. Sit down and feel at peace. This tree doesn't want anything from you. It accepts you just as you are right now. And as you move into your heart, you will feel the heart and joy of the tree. Imagine its roots reach to your underworld, where you will find a place filled with your animal guides. The trunk supports your middle world, the realm of the physical manifestation, an everyday life that maintains your ability to choose. The branches reach up to you, to above the world, to allow higher wisdom to drop into your mind. Embrace every part of the tree of life and enjoy how good it feels to retrieve the absolute fullness of you. And as you sit with this tree, you will both expand and become more. And you can stay with your tree as long as you like and give thanks to it when you are finished. Inspired reflection and action would be planting a tree so that humans and trees can co-create for generations to come. Research the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life as another way to experience your spiritual self. Find a tree in the distance and close your eyes and ask it to show you its aura and sense any colors or feelings. Open your eyes and take note of what you see, and if nothing comes, try again later. And for journal work, you could draw or write about 3 ways trees assist you in creating and living your life. And the last one we'll do is the animals, considering the next one in the book was animals, and I saw it as I was going there, and it was one of the cards that I had pulled. So the divine animals, number 22, lion, divine masculine energy. 11:11. Spend time with your pet. So I started off tonight and I said I had my dad's dog up here tonight because he had to go to work late. She's part of our family, but her and her mother started fighting years ago, like 6 years ago, when my dad moved in. And it was just like the perfect timing, but there's a bigger thing that goes on. So like, she started fighting with the mother. He moved in. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, here, you keep her with you on your side of the house. Because I couldn't get rid of her. And I didn't want her to have to wear a muzzle. And it was just like, so much was going on. He now is in love with her. He understands why I call Mona my husband. Because he's like, she's my wife. But for like the last 6 years, she's been like kind of like separate from us. And so like, I've been working on her for the last couple of weeks, trying to get her to come back and spend time with us, like when he's not home. Because if not, she just sits down there like. And tonight, finally, I got her to come up and lay in our bed. So it's just more sick. And it's on page 88, which is for abundance. And there was one on 88 last night. So spend time with your pet or in the company of any animal to realize the same light that flows through you flows through all living creatures. We all create different containers for our soul experiences, depending on our individual desires and dreams. Humans experience greater contrast than animals, and that's why our influence and creations are wider reaching. However, this also makes it easier for us to split and stray from our hearts. Animals reflect the divine love that we are. When we are around animals, it's easier to move into alignment, where we can be inspired to grander creations. People often believe that they receive unconditional love from an animal, as an animal is more likely to be aligned with its soul, instinct, and doesn't need you to be different to who you are for it to feel loved. You will feel free to be who you are. When you emulate this behavior for yourself, life becomes more relaxed, loving, and your relationships will catapult to a whole new level of joy. So the soul mastery shape-shifting, it says, now I know why I haven't done Kernunnis, because Kernunnis is about shape-shifting. Shape-shifting is an insightful practice that lifts and expands your light awareness beyond physical reality into the sensing reality. You are essentially energy, not an intellectual concept. Every scientist and every sentient being, including the mountains, the flora, the fauna, the humans, has an essence. When you align with your soul energy, you have access to your soul energy everywhere, and from this place you can become one with anything you focus upon. You can place your hand upon the card or place your hand upon your heart. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Relax and calm your whole being. Allow your mind to go blank. Breathe. And imagine an animal, a bird or a fish in front of you, whatever comes. Trust. Feel their heart beating in unison with your heart. After a little while, there will be no difference in the heartbeats. They become one. You are the animal, and the animal is you. You are not in the animal, you are the animal, experiencing life as it does. Stay here, immersed in the wisdom of this animal. Pay attention to how it breathes. What senses have become heightened? Notice your inner and outer temperatures. Do you feel strong or timid? Graceful or awkward? Can you fly or swim or run? Can you hunt, or are you being hunted? Can you navigate more easily than you ever have before? Jump higher, run faster, hide better? Do you feel the freedom? Do you feel the love? When you feel ready, imagine the heartbeat becoming 2 heartbeats. And then again, see that animal in front of you. breathe into your body and open your eyes. This inspired reflection and action would be to practice the shape-shifting meditation and to write about your experiencing. How does the animal view life? Decide that your pet is a companion instead of something that you own. Practice being calm and assertive around your animal and observe what happens. Journal work would be to draw or write about what animal you would like to be and why. So those are the ones that came through. I feel like they want me to do the soul writing one. That's going to be the last one. Not all close in age, but they're pretty close, but not all. They range from like probably 8 to 12. So the last one's going to be the soul writing. You are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. It is always changing from one moment to the next. The events and the experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Look at the card and imagine that you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. And from this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised, shocked, or embarrassed that the story that you've identified with is not what you always thought it was. Don't stress. This just indicates that the stories are shaking loose and the healing is occurring. You are doing so well. You are worthy and you are loved. The message into the words, meditation. Meditative writing is also called automatic or intuitive writing. It is a form of channeling that allows your soul to connect with you. This process allows words to flow directly through your hands via the pen and paper or a keyboard. I recommend that you practice this meditation every day for a week. Try writing 2 to 3 pages. This will help you come into the flow of the process. Before you start the meditation, have your pen and journal or your device ready. Place your hand on your heart and allow everything in the room to be as it is and to focus on your breathing. Slow your breath and relax. Feel your breath refresh and bless your body and soul. Imagine a luminous field of light moving all around you. It is filled with love and is strengthening the connection to your soul transmissions. Take yourself to the very edge of your thinking and then shift your attention to your heart. Feel the edges of your perception move outward to touch the sun, our day star. Feel yourself flowing over the sun until you can feel the radiance of the star shining deeply within you, centered in your heart. Now focus and select a ray of sunlight and follow it all the way to the top of your head. Feel the light shine inward on your sacred soul space, where all of the answers are forming. Gently open your eyes, pick up your pen, and place it on the paper, or place your hands on the keyboard, and allow whatever comes to just happen. Don't place any thoughts, conditions, or expectations on the words. Allow your fingers to keep typing or the pen to constantly flow. If you don't know what to write, just write something, anything. Perhaps start with, I don't know what to write. Soon other words will follow. Write or type for at least 2 minutes. And when you feel ready, close your eyes again. Breathe deeply. Feel yourself as fully present in the time and space. Then open your eyes and read what you have written. You are a wise channel. And the inspired reflections and actions say to open any book or magazine to any page. Close your eyes, breathe in and out, then open your eyes and read the first thing that piques your attention. This is a message from your soul. Don't worry if it doesn't make sense, just trust that you will understand in the following days. There is no need to give meaning to everything. Just enjoy the creative process. Ride the wave of now and feel the perfection of the moment. The only limits are the ones in your mind. And teach through example. Words don't teach. Life experience does. When you align with your soul, you have access to its wise resources. From this place, you can inspire others to reach for their own alignment. And the journal work says to experiment with automatic or intuitive writing. Go for it. There are no limits. So those are the ones that came in today. We started off with Odin. Started off with the soul writing, or we did the soul name. We did the soul tree. We did the divine animals and the soul writing. So tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly what I will do, but we have soul song, soul family, and soul journey. I might do these again tomorrow if you guys like these. These are kind of quick and easy. I do still plan to do a despacho ceremony before the end of this, and we're on day 27. So tomorrow is day 28, then day 29, then day 30. Day 30 is the day that I'm going to do, it's the finale, and it's going to be the Alcyon Light Healing activation. So it's going to be free for everybody instead of a paid activation. And then I'm going back to YouTube to do the end of Alcyon Light Healing level 7. And I'm going to challenge myself to do it every day, because I don't have to go live every day to do it every day. I can do it and put it out there. So that way that gets that done, and then I can teach the other stuff that I plan to teach and get the other stuff done that I plan to get done. This has been a lot on me to come on in and do this, but the last time I did a 30-day challenge, it changed everything very rapidly and very quickly, and it was like the best thing I ever did. So if you haven't done one, you might want to do it, you know? Doesn't have to be as grandiose or crazy, you know? It can be like, I put out every day, I am grateful for boop, boop, boop. And just the focus on the gratitude will make things change significantly. And again, if you missed the beginning, we talked about Odin. I am going to go off of here now and make the cards for every single god or goddess that I have missed since like the last time I made them. But if you scan back in my videos, you'll see one for all the gods and goddesses that I did up until that point. The rest of them will be out tonight. And then I'll be back tomorrow night. Probably to do those. I just got a big bang. And I got to double check and make sure that there's nothing. All right, I think I've done everything I needed to do or said I would do. So tomorrow night we'll finish with those. We'll do the despacho ceremony the next night, which is a great way to create Anyi with the world, create Anyi, which is right action and balanced energy with the universe. It's to give thanks to what they give to us so that they will continue that balance of flow. And then the final night we'll do the activation, which is about finding your mission and purpose. in this world and aligning with it. So yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me, and I will see you guys again tomorrow night for 28 of the 30 days, and I will get these cards out there as quickly as possible so others can do it. But again, you would just draw this, and I'll post this right now so you'll be able to go back. Don't draw it in this direction, draw it in this direction. And then underneath it, ask the question that you have, and Odin will help you over the next couple of days to get that. This was all synchronistically aligned. Why I'm doing everything I'm doing, it will be in the beginning again. But thank you guys very, very much. You wrote something, share it, man. Share it on your share it on your stories, or share it on your Instagram. Make a pretty picture of it or something, and then let me know, and I'll share it onto my stories. But I will see you guys tomorrow in my name.